Hello, friends. How's it going? So I don't think this will be the last time we do the Advent crochet because there's still several skeins. I don't think we're going to get through them all tonight. We're going to try. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then
Jaster
10.
underscore potato. Thank you for contributing to my yarn buying habit by subscribing with Prime.
Thank you, True, for getting first, and thank you, Love, very much for the sub. I appreciate that. Hey, Sneezing, how goes? Alright, so this was the last of the packaged skeins, so if it'll let me open it. There we go. Pink! Of course it's pink. Pink. Nope, that's okay. I hope you all had a fabulous Christmas. Merry Christmas. It's gonna be interesting for sure. I'm starting off with pink. Yeah. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I know I did. Let me show you. I got some beautiful, very beautiful skeins of yarn. Look at these lovelies. Aren't those gorgeous? I want to do something with them together. And I'm thinking maybe some sort of mosaic crochet pattern. Because I think with this being solid enough of a color, that with this, it'll kind of look like stained glass. And I think that's what I want to try to do with the two of these. I think that they'll look really cool together. But yeah, thank you very much, True and Resh, for the Christmas present. But aren't those beautiful? All right, it's a very saturated pink. Bunch of pattern books, nice. Oh, fabulous. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. What part of the pattern am I on? Okay. It got long enough that I had to roll the end so that it stayed out of the way. I saw a trick for starting off a double crochet, and I'm going to try it. It wasn't so bad. I think I made it a little too loose, though. Let me try it again. Okay. So, a little bit higher, twist, grab, nope, grab and twist back around, and then pull through. That's not so bad. Okay. We'll see if I like it better than the stacking double crochet. I don't know. It kind of untwisted. Let's see. Okay. Oop. Whoops. Oh no. I pulled it too far. Stop. Okay. Well, that's okay. There, okay. That was almost bad. Okay, so this twists under, grab, that and go back. No, back under. Hold on. Yeah. Back under, which twists them together. And then, yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. Interesting. We'll see how that goes the rest of the time. Yeah, it was something I quite literally saw about 15 minutes ago while scrolling through Reels. um, and it looked interesting. It looked faster than the stacking double crochet, and it looks more like a double crochet, I think. I mean, that looks like a double crochet, so I don't know if you can see it very well. So, it was worth giving a shot. It was worth giving a shot. Also, I know that for knitting, either hand could be the working yarn depending on which style you knit, but I have never seen someone crochet like this. And I saw that today, and I can't wrap my brain around it. Like, how do you do a double crochet if you're crocheting like that? Like, they were doing single crochets, so that I totally get. But like feeding it this way, and then they hooked into the thing and then wrapped it around and then brought it around, and I'm like, yeah, that works, but not if you're going to try to do something more than just a single crochet. Have one of those bookshelf things. Ooh, nice. It sounds like a fun project. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, they were doing single crochets, so I mean, sure, single crochets and slip stitches, but if you want to do anything where you have to wrap the yarn around it, that's going to be a giant pain in the butt. But, you know, to each their own. There's no right or wrong way to crochet. As long as you get the tension and the stitches that you need. Hey, Resh.
Got here second. Ha ha.
Thanks for redeeming second. I didn't realize nobody had redeemed it yet. And 5. How are you guys doing tonight? Full from second Christmas dinner? I gotta say, I'm really glad that we did the half recipe for the dressing, because we were able to condense it down into a smaller pan instead of having it stir into a smaller like storing container instead of having the giant roasting pan in our refrigerator. um, and then having it into the casserole dish was fine. But then when we got to a certain point today, it's like, ooh, we can put that in some Tupperware and it'll fit even better into the fridge. Oh, yeah. Leftovers after Christmas. That Frangelico ham is like one of my favorite things in the world. It's just so fantastic. I threatened my spouse and my sibling that if I came home from work today and it was all gone, there's gonna be some payment.
Initially, she threatened that she would kill us.
I did. I threatened death.
Finally, and then she changed her mind.
I did. And when I got home, there was ham. Currently working on a wire woven necklace. Nice. Very nice. It's so good. It's such... Oh, it's fantastic. I did. I did threaten unaliving and then thought better of it. Because it's really good ham. I actually went into the office today. Until 9 o'clock, I was the only one in the entire cubicle section. And then another fellow showed up, and that was it. The whole day. Just the two of us. And we were only an aisle and 3 seats away from each other. And so he was playing jazz, and I was playing my lo-fi, and we were just having a day. It was nice. I could barely hear his jazz, and he said he couldn't hear my lo-fi, so it was fine. But yeah. It was very quiet. Nobody came and asked a million questions or interrupted the task I was doing. It was awesome. Now, I really do love being in the cubicles and socializing. I'm a little bit of an extrovert, so getting to know people. But yeah, it was a good day. It was a really good day. I got there earlier than I usually do, so I got to leave a little bit earlier than I usually do, which is nice because then I beat the traffic. But tomorrow I work from home. Yay! Just wait until after the first. Oh no! Do you know how many out of offices I got for until like the 6th of January today? Like, my whole team is gone for the first week of the new year. It'll pretty much just be me. Which is good. They all need to take time off, but it's kind of funny. It's like, okay. Yeah. Nah, I mean, I took the week before off, so... Since it was our anniversary and I had the PTO, I needed to use it, so... Oh, hey, Serenity! Sorry, I missed your hello. And then I saw True say hello, and I was like, oh! How's it going? Did you have a good holiday? I hope you had a good holiday. I had a wonderful holiday. I got yarn. I got this yarn. Isn't it pretty? It's so squashy. Ah, it's so lovely. It is... If I could open the tag, I would tell you the content. Okay. Merino. I think they are both merino. Yes. Very lovely. You also got yarn? Yay! Currently obsessed with Hogwarts Legacy. You know, I got that, but I haven't played it yet. I've been meaning to, but I've been a little distracted. My spouse, Jaster, and I have been playing Terraria. We accidentally beat the moon god the other day. It really was on accident. We did not know that the series of events that we had continued to do led to that. So it happened, and we did defeat him, so that was kind of cool. But yeah. Having a hard time putting it down. Nice. That's good then. Must be a good game. That was very loud. Hey, Natalie, how are you? Thanks for the quack. It did make me jump a little bit, though. How was your holiday? You're tired. I bet. Doing good. Doing really good. Today was my first day back to work since the 16th of December. So it was 10, about almost, yeah, it was 10 days off. No, not quite. It was 9. Because I worked the 16th and then today's the 26th, so. So I had 9 days off because there's 9 days in between. I math. Did I math that right? Yes. Yes. It was a good break. I needed it. You miss working? Oh, little Bulbasaur. What would you like to do? Alright, we're gonna try that funky double crochet thing again. So we twist that and then untwist and then through. Okay. That's not bad. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Whenever you get better. Well, I hope you get better soon, whatever is ailing you. Veterinary assistant would be a pretty interesting and neat gig. Both adorable and gross. I'm a biologist though, so. Long COVID 2 years. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I hope it goes away soon. Goodness. almost did 6. They're only supposed to be 5. Okay. How many baggies do you still have, or yarn balls? We just opened the last bag. It was this pink. And then there are... How many did I say earlier? 10? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 more in here. We're not going to finish it today. I'll say that much for sure. Because I can't stay up that late. But we'll try to get at least 5 of them so that we can finish it hopefully next Wednesday. I'll show you how long it's gotten. Aww. That's how long it is so far. I just have to keep it rolled up so that it's easier to work with and not in the way. Mm-hmm. Wear it. It's a scarf, so and it's finally starting to get cold here, so I plan to wear it. I am going to probably... So I've noticed there's not any gray skeins. I think I'm going to get a gray or find a gray somewhere in my stash. I'm certain I have one somewhere. And do the border outline in gray. It's a very colorful scarf. Good silly. Eclectic. Eccentric, if maybe, yes. Okay, that's the third row. Do my skeezers. There we go. All right. Boom. White. Okay. Oh no. Do you know the game Disney Dreamlight Valley? I have heard of it and I've watched another friend play it a little bit, but I have not played it myself. I don't know a lot about it other than, well, it's Disney. But it looks cute. Ah, we still have a sneezing. Nice, okay. Funny how that happens, huh? A game that you played so long ago, and then somebody else gets it. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that game. And then you start playing it again, and you're re-addicted. I can tell my hands are cold because my rings are sliding. Which is nice. Doesn't usually happen. And it'd be new content for you that you haven't played. That would be really nice. That's a sweet boyfriend. Ah. DLC priorities. Can be sweet sometimes. I feel that. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Last week, Jasper and I celebrated 10 years married. So, I understand. I love him more today than I did when we got married. So, that's all right. Okay. So twist, grab, twist again. Got it. I'm getting the hang of that. Okay. I'm digging that new starting double. I like it. I like it. Seven together, five living together. Oh no, that's a long time. That's good. And never compare your relationship to somebody else's. We all do things at our own pace in our own time. And I'm absolutely telling myself that just as much. It's so easy. That's so human, such a human thing to do, to compare yourself to others or others to yourself. Absolutely. Like, for example, comparing oneself to others and telling myself that as much as saying it to you. I look at boomers and Gen Z and be like, dudes, or Gen X, and it's just like, dudes, how did you guys buy a house? I don't understand. How did that work? How did you do that? It's a dream. Nice. I'm very jealous of that. I would love to be able to buy a house. My stipulations for one would be that it needs a long driveway so that our friends can park at it easily without having to park in the parking lot out front or on the side of the road or whatever. Has to have a long driveway, has to have a big kitchen, and it has to have a big living room so that for once we could actually host our friends. Those are the things I want out of a house. And at least 3 bedrooms and no stairs. No stairs. Not possible in the Netherlands. Oh, really? Lucky in the end since we bought it right before COVID. Ah. Yeah, I kind of fear at this point, not fear, but have sort of resigned that that probably is not a thing that is ever going to happen for us, just because that's not what the way it's built for millennials and the older Gen Zs. Just the economy is not very helpful in that way. Amen to that, Natalie. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. That's kind of normal here now. It's getting to be the norm. In some cases, even older. So, no, I completely agree with that. It is nice not being in my parents' house. Having my own place, for sure. Whiskey! Hello, friend. How do? Oh dear. Not so great in-laws, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. Coffee with sugar. It's so cold. Below 60. Oh, gosh. You're so cute, Whiskey. Oh, gosh. It is not 8 degrees here. Super adorable. Yes. I think it's 30 something? I don't know. What is the temperature? Oh, 46. Tay,
Hey, Maze.
hello.
Tatobe041808 thinks it is time for you to drink some water.
Thank you, Tay. Guys have snow. No snow here. At least not in my region. I want snow. You had snow. 2, 3. How's it going, Tay? How was your holiday? How many Lego sets did you get? You got so many. Lego? Yeah, Lego, like the Lego bricks. E. These. So it's the little buildy blocks pieces. These little bricks. Got the Snow White house. Oh, nice! Want to move to Norway, Sweden, Finland. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was wondering why you questioned Lego. Tay gets some cool sets of Lego. Quite the collector of Lego. I apologize. I'm sorry. I for sure was not trying to be insulting. I thought you were questioning what Lego was. I apologize. Alright, that was row 3. Boop. Oh! So for Legos, got the Snow White house, Simba, Maleficent Dragon, set with a bunch of cats, Paris, Mini Ariel Castle. I am sensing quite the theme for your Legos this year. Nice! Need more space. There we go. Yeah. You, yeah, got a lot of Disney sets. It's awesome. No surprise there either. 2 books and a magazine. What 2 books? There's a Jaws. Yes, there's a Jaws Lego set. Let's do one more before the midstream mini mystery. And let's do this one. Ooh, that is yellow. Wow. That is yellow. What did your mother-in-law get you? Cheering for the shark. Another one talks about all the time. Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. Those sound like very interesting books. I like trying to figure out the meanings behind songs. Because sometimes it's like, what are you trying to say here? Especially if you know the artists are stoned. Always cheer for the Sharky. Oh. Okay. Well, are those things that you would use? I'm trying to be positive. Like, is it a chocolate thermometer or like a thermometer? No? Oh, okay. Yeah. This is like highlighter yellow. It is so yellow. I'm sorry. Got new Crocs too. Still going with the mismatch so that I got tan colored and moss green. Okay. It is yellow. It is a very, very bright yellow. Craft something. I think that's a great idea, True. Is it hurt the eyes bright yellow? It is in person. It is. It is very bright. That's fair. What else did you get? More Lego. It's a fair guess. Nice! Yay! Tay's gonna learn to crochet! If you need new hobbies. Okay, nice! That's awesome, Tay. One of us. Already have the stuff for wax melting. Oh. Well, Tay, if you need any help, you can always message me. I know you don't have Discord anymore, but if you get desperate. You have a recommendation for beginners on how to learn crochet. A Woobles kit is a very good starting base. I would not start with the granny square because it's just boring. But I have tutorials, and if you want me to teach you live, I could totally do that too. We could do a crochet for beginners. Stream. I can say the rest of words. Exactly a year. Ah, you must have got the kit for Christmas, huh, Sneezing? Ah. Yeah, we could do a beginner's class after we finish this. But like I said, I do have some beginners tutorials on my YouTube channel under the same name. So when I remember where I put it. And actually, that YouTube channel is also where you can see past streams if you want. Mm-hmm. Okay. Absolutely. I also really recommend clubcrochet.com because his tutorials are absolutely wonderful, and they're super short and they're super cute, and yeah. He's got some free patterns. He walks through every step. You crochet like a dinosaur with him. Yeah, clubcrochet.com. His tutorials are absolutely phenomenal. And the little things that you get to make just with his free patterns and videos, and the layout of the website itself, like, he has a little, you can watch the video crochet along, you can follow the pattern. If you follow the pattern, there's also like little check mark boxes next to each step so that you know which step you've done if you have to pause and come back to it. It's just a really nice website. I actually do the subscription because it's $5 a month and I get all of the patterns. But he has, like, his Triceratops is free, and also a YouTube channel that he teaches you how to crochet like a Triceratops. It's really, really super cute, and they're so easy. I was impressed. But with that, with like a video, you know, you can pause and try again. This is the second row, okay. But yeah. But I'll also absolutely do a beginner's crochet on here. No problem. You guys let me know when you have the materials and we'll try.
The Crafty Cub just walked in with 60 new craft friends. Welcome, Raiders.
Hey! Hi, Crafty Cub. How are you? Could I get a shout out for Crafty, please?
We
It's gonna
just
be real
made a
pretty
new friend.
and darling
Welcome,
looking.
Thunder _ of Dragons.
Welcome. Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing, Crafty? It's been a while.
My word, that Seagate.
That was a pretty good clip. How are you, friend? And thank you so much for the follow, Dragons. Love it. Doing well. How are you? I'm doing great. Did you have a good Christmas? I'm scared to buy my own yarn. Just get a small little thing of yarn. Nothing too much. Been a while. That was Granny K. Oh, yeah. Christmas was good, yeah. Spent it with some family, and I got some new yarn. Aren't those pretty? Yeah. So, yeah. It's good to see you, friend. It's been a hot minute. I hope you've been doing well. That was adorable, love. Showing my Christmas haul on stream, then worked on a commission piece. Finished it. Nice. Don't need another habit that involves buying things. Mine's expensive enough already. That's fair. Really has been, yeah. Right. Well, thank you so much for the raid and trust me with your community. Welcome in, everybody. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I'm sure you did, hanging out with Crafty. My name is Maislin. You can call me Maze. I am very chill. We relax and craft and chat, and you grab your favorite blanket and beverage and craft if you wish, or you can just chill and hang out. And I take it as a compliment if you fall asleep during my stream because you are so relaxed that you just couldn't help it. Such a mood. But yeah, so we are working on the Advent scarf. So I had gotten an inexpensive Advent calendar that was not not individually wrapped. The skeins weren't, except for a few of them, but most of them were not. So I've tossed them all in this bag, and I've been pulling them all out one at a time at random, and we're getting this multicolored disaster. It is fantastic.
We just made a new friend. Welcome, Miss Crochet Corner.
Oh, welcome, Mimi. How are you? Thank you very much for the follow. Y'all are so kind. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, we're only one away from our follower goal. That'd be cool to hit before the end of the year. But anywho's, glad to have you all here. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Aw, thank you, Crafty. Yours are so fun and full of energy, though. I lurk from time to time. Thank you. It is an eclectic... Yay! Thank you!
We just made a new friend. Welcome, Amir the Witchcrafter.
Thank you, thank you! I love your name! Amy the Witchcrafter. Fantastic. Well, welcome
Holy
in,
stitches.
friend.
We reached our followers goal of 300. Thank you, everyone.
Yay! Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Crafty, and all of our new friends. I really, really appreciate it. Yay! Happy New Year!
We just made a new friend.
Thank
Welcome, Lord
you.
Winston III.
And nice to meet you, Lord Winston. Thank you very much for the follow. If you guys have any questions about what I am doing, feel free to ask. You are more than welcome to join our Discord, which I saw that True very kindly posted. No pressure. We love to see if you're crafty at all. We love to see what you're making. Or if you want to just share a book recommendation or a movie recommendation or something like that, we enjoy that. But all crafts are welcome here, from yarn to plastic, which in some cases the yarn is plastic, like this. It's acrylic. But you guys are just in time, actually. We're about to do our midstream mini mystery, where I read a mystery and we try to solve it. It's very short. And yeah, so you guys are just in time.
Your husband decides he's going to bed.
Okay, my love. I love you too. After I finish adding this to my scrap yarn ball, we will do our midstream mini mystery. I really, really appreciate that. Yes, that's for sure. Alright, once I get this wrapped around the scrap ball, we will do the midstream mini mystery. There's just not enough to do 4 rows with each of these little skeins, so I do 3 and then wrap the rest of it around this, and we'll make something very funky with that sometime in the future. Alright, so let's big cam it up here. Where's my spooky playlist? There it is. There we go. Alrighty. So, do you want a beginner, an intermediate, advanced, or sleuth? Or do you guys just want me to flip through and find murder? Okay. Murder. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Revenge at the gym. This is a beginner. I can find a sleuth one. Let's see if I can find a sleuth murder. Ah! Oh, no, we did that one. Isn't the answer always murder? Ah! Okay. So this is a murder mystery. So just forewarning there. So a practiced hand. Sergeant Norman Bain climbed the steps slowly, feeling the familiar twinge in his left hip. He wasn't old, not really, but he was old for a cop. The victim had been old, though, 92 years old. Norman supposed that was why the smug young homicide lieutenant had called him. The room was well appointed, but small, with too many people in it. Annoying Lieutenant Allard and his partner Gates, a tall, stocky blonde woman with a faint accent who'd been the companion to the victim for 20 years. The victim herself, of course. Were you supposed to refer to a death by unaliving as a victim? Norman wasn't sure. Political correctness had passed him by, and it was just one of the many reasons why he was still a sergeant and always would be. Bain! Allard said, that superior smile on his face. Lieutenant. Norman nodded back. What have you got? Open and shut, Allard said. 92-year-old woman, poor health, and in a lot of pain. Diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, the works. Seems she'd had enough. Norman glanced around. He suspected that Allard didn't know much about real pain, but it appeared the newbie lieutenant had called it correctly. This was definitely a sick room. The bed was regulation hospital, complete with an electronic controller. On the bedside table there was a call button and a phone with oversized buttons. And next to that, a walker. This is Anna Stanley, Allard said, indicating the blonde. The woman looked at Norman with red-rimmed eyes. It's so sad, she said. I've been with Miss Winslow for many years. She had no one else. She has always been a fighter, but I suppose she was tired of fighting. The woman dabbed at her eyes with a tissue. Norman stepped past her to look at Mrs. Winslow. She looked at peace, lying back against the pillows. One hand, knuckles swollen and discolored, lay curled in her lap. The other hung over the edge of the bed, still clutching an empty prescription bottle that bore no label. On the floor below her, dangling hand, lay the bottle's distinctive childproof cap. Where'd she get the pills from? Norman asked Anna. I don't see any other medications around anywhere. I don't know, Anna spoke haltingly. She had been very sad lately. I moved all the prescriptions into my room so I could keep track. Anna shook her head. I should have been more careful. When Norman turned to take another look at the body, his hip protested, and it was more than a twinge this time around. Automatically, he slipped his hand into his jacket pocket and stopped. Mrs. Winslow has no family, you say? He asked Anna. No one, she answered. No one but me. So I suppose you're her heir as well, correct? There was a flare in the woman's eyes. And shouldn't I be? Have I not cared for her almost 20 years? Fed her, bathed her, cleaned her, for her, put up with... Anna seemed to realize she had slipped out of character and stopped herself. She went back to dabbing her reddened eyes. Norman turned away from her. He pulled something out of his pocket and tossed the item to Lieutenant Allard. Hey, he said, open that container. Allard's eyes narrowed, but he did what he was told. Okay, but so what? Anyone could. It took a moment, but suddenly Allard got the point. Miss Stanley, I think it would be better if we continue this conversation downtown. Come with us. What had the sergeant realized? The waterworks are suspicious. She couldn't have opened the pill bottle with that hand. Sus, very sus. Anna did it. Natalie called it. Somebody's throwing yarn. Put up with, and that's all she said. Something, something, the pill bottles and hands. If I need to read it again, let me know. But if you guys think you know what it is, it seems we have a pretty good, like, what the clue was that that the sergeant realized before anybody else did. The hands and pill bottles. Are we ready for the answer? Bruised hand, arthritis, baby-proof bottle. All right, the answer is... Dun, dun, dun. Mrs. Winslow could never open the prescription bottle that killed her. It had a child-proof cap, which, as Norman knew, couldn't be opened by anyone with severe arthritis. It was why the pill bottle in his own pocket specifically didn't have such a cap. Mrs. Winslow had been murdered by Anna, who placed the bottle in her hand to make it look like an unaliving. Dun dun dun! Thank you guys very much for helping me solve today's midstream mini mystery. Yeah! Alright. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. We'll change the music back and crochet. There we are. Alright. Thank you guys. Oh, I forgot I had that on there. Kids' mom would give the bottle for us to open. My mom was in her 30s and 40s then. Yeah. Also, hello, storyteller. How are you? Alright, let's see what color we're gonna get. Hopefully a good one. Boom! Ooh, green! That is a good one. That is a very good one. That's my favorite color. Doing good. I hope you had a happy Christmas. Alright. Now back to the chill vibes. Happy dances for green yarn. Yeah! Ah. This is like Grinch green too. Maybe I'm just still in the holiday mindset. It was just yesterday. It's kind of a Grinchy green, isn't it? Though. Yeah. How do I undo a slip knot? Pictures in the book are not helpful. Okie dokie. There we go. There are a lot of different ways, so I'm going to try to show you just a really simple way that I do it. So if you pinch the tail coming this way between these two fingers and have it come over your middle finger, pinch these two together like that, twist away from you so that you have that little loop where the tail kind of crosses over it. And then you're going to go inside that loop, grab this other yarn, and pull that way. And that gives you a slip knot. I hope that you could see that. And I mean, there are a lot of ways. So you could also lay your yarn down, take your tail, bring it over, and then flip that up. And then grab this middle piece, grab these two tails, and pull. That also gives you a slip knot, so that when you pull on this, it tightens up. Good night, Natalie. It's good to see you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. So I can show you again on the table if you wish, just to make it a little easy. The pretzel method, yeah, absolutely. So you take your tail, loop it over, hold the tail, flip that up so it looks like a little pretzel, and then just pull that and hold your tails. And then pull that. So I also have a tutorial for the slip knot on my YouTube. If this is, yeah. There's a lot of ways to do a slip knot for sure. Did that help? Probably not. I'm sorry. You like the table method? Yeah. Do you want me to do it again? I could do it again. One more time? No problem. Alright, so you got your yarn, you're holding your tail. Take your tail, curve it up, and go across so that you have a loop. And then hold your tail, flip your loop upward. Then you can hold that if you wish. You're going to grab that middle, then grab both your tails, and then just pull that middle until it tightens the knot. And then you'll take your hook and put that into the loop and then tighten it down under your hook. There are a lot of ways to do slip knot. I mean, you can do it just with the hook itself by twisting it and pulling it, and yeah, there's a lot of ways. You got it? Yay! Awesome! You're gonna be a crocheter just like us. Mwah! Practice, practice, practice. Absolutely. All right. Shabam. Get my sleeves out of the way. Oh, this was a Christmas present too. The shirt was from my mom. It came with sweatpants too, but I'm not wearing those right now. Right? I've actually taught about 25 people at some point at work how to crochet. Now, whether or not they are still crocheting is a whole other story, but I did a crochet for your mental health day and crochet for pride tutorials at work, and altogether about 25 people learned how to make a coaster. So it was pretty cool. Need to get something to eat. Absolutely. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for all the follows from the raiders. You guys are awesome. But enjoy your food, enjoy your lurk, And I hope you have a fabulous night. And thank you so much, Crafty. You're awesome. You are just awesome. Excuse you, Loop. You were supposed to go through there. 3, 4, 5. Okay. And Tay, if you need any more help, just shout out. I've got extra yarn balls near me. I could totally show you another thing. I don't mind. Two, three, four, five. More yarn for Tay. Absolutely. If you have any questions, just let me know. I don't mind. I'd wager most of what you'll need to know for those kits are the slip knot, slip stitch, and single crochet and chain. Nice. You might even get to learn the magic loop. The magic loop is a game changer for amigurumi. That is awesome. And 5. Yeah, but once you get it, man, the magic ring or magic loop is fantastic. It does take a little bit of trying to get the hang of, for sure. It took me a little bit. Do it all the time now, right? Because trying to crochet around those chains after you make a circle chain just looks bulky at that point, right? Stop trying to unwrap. About tension rings. I tried one once, and I guess I I'm just really used to tensioning with my hands because the tension ring bothered me. I didn't feel like it gave me the tension I wanted. The crochet rings that have like the hooks on them to help, I'm sorry, I hit my mic. Yeah. But I felt like it didn't give me the tension I really wanted, so. But that is a preference. I know somebody who really loves their tension ring and will only crochet with it, so there's no harm in trying it and seeing what you think. It just wasn't for me. No, you're good. Yay! Tated a chain, guys! We have a crochetling here! And that may be the same bird. Yeah! Yay! But yeah, sneezing, and that may have been for that person, but you know, it wasn't for me, but I could totally see it being for somebody else. That's like, I mean, there are so many different ways to hold the yarn or hold the hook and the way you tension and how it works out for you. It depends on your comfort level. It worked out for that person, cool. I didn't like it for me, but that's okay. Our Tay has grown up so fast. Ah. Flip. Aw, flip out. I know that's not the song, but it just sounded right. Ah. Stop splitting the ply, please. How does one single crochet? All right. Actually, I just did a single crochet, but it would be weird to show you on this project. Hold on a second. Okay. So you want to do a few chains. So I'm going to do a couple of chains just to get me to where you are. Alright. So you see your chains. You have all these little V's, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hook and not in the string that the string is coming out of, but the next chain. You're going to insert your hook into that chain. Also trying to see if I can make sure it stays in the crochet. Okay, in the stream. Okay, so you're going to insert your hook into that chain. So you've got 2 loops on your hook, right? You're going to yarn over, pull up 1 loop through 1, so you still have 2. And then yarn over, and then pull through both of those. And that is a single crochet. And you see how that chain is all wide? That means that's the one you just worked in. So you can tug it to kind of straighten it back out a little bit, and then go into your next one. I'll slow down. Alright, so you have the 1 loop on your hook. You're going to insert your hook into your chain. Won't go through the chain. Is your chain really tight? That happens. That happens. Let me know when you got it through your chain. Because that's the point that I'm at right now. I've got the 2 loops on my hook. Maybe I should get a different hook. Here, let me grab a different hook that's maybe it'll be a little easier to see. Yeah, okay. It's a bigger hook, but that's fine. Okay. So you're at the insert the hook stage. So you're going to insert your hook. Hopefully it'll hopefully it'll let you. Okay. So you've got that original loop on your hook, and then now you've got your chain on your hook, right? So you're going to yarn over and then pull through just that chain so that you still have this loop on your hook. And now you've got that new loop on your hook. And if you need to drag your loops down it's called the shaft of your hook, to widen up those loops so that it's a little easier to work inside. And once you've got that new loop that went through your chain, you've got 2 loops on your hook, hold your work with your other hand, yarn over, and now you're going to pull through both loops. And that is a single crochet. And then you'll go into the very next chain. And in order to tell what chain you're on, you'll look to see how stretched out one of the chains is, the one you were working in. You're going to go into the very next loop. So then we'll insert our hook into that next loop. I'll show you again. So we've inserted our hook into the loop, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. So insert, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. That is the little mantra that you say in your head when you do a single crochet. I'm waiting to see if you need to see it again. I don't mind. I may need to zoom my camera in more though. I guess I could. Right up in my face. Ah, not that way. There we go. Absolutely. Alright. So this is your single crochet. That's the chain you just worked in. Okay. So we're going to go into this next one. This one right here. So you'll insert, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, and I find that it's easiest to turn your hook downward when you go to pull through the loops, because then your hook is less likely to catch your other loops. So I'll back up and do that one again. So insert into the chain, yarn over, turn hook down, pull through chain, turn hook up. Now you've got 2 loops. Yarn over, turn hook down, pull through 2 loops, turn hook up. And if you notice on your chains, you've got the one that's kind of gapped. That's the one that you were just working in. So you'll want to work in the very next one. You'll see that like little twist thing that's going on right there. That means you've worked in that one. And you want to go into this next one. So I'll do it again. Insert your hook. Yarn over. Turn hook down. Pull through 1. Turn hook up. Yarn over. Turn hook down. Pull through 2. Turn hook up. And that is a single crochet. Hopefully that helps. If I need to do it again, just let me know. I don't mind at all. I will teach you how to do this. We'll get it. It can be hard to see the next chain. But that's where tension comes in. How should it look if I've done 3? Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So you'll want to go to that first edge, kind of pull it. And this is going to be really wonky because this is a very thick hook. Do I have a thinner, light colored hook? I do. Let me get this hook. I think it would be better. Because it'll probably be more like what you're seeing. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what your chains looked like. Not that first one, you're going to the second one. So insert, yarn over, turn down, pull through 1, yarn over, turn down, pull through 2, and then into the next one. 2, and then So it's gonna look like a hot mess. Mine's a 5.25 if that makes a difference. I don't even know what this is. It is a Prim E. So probably like, I don't know. What is an E? I don't know. It's not a 5, I'll tell you that. But this will be a little bit better because it'll be a little closer to what you're doing, because I think this is like a 7. It is a 7. So the first few stitches always look kind of weird because that first stitch looks kind of jumped or bundled in on itself, and then you've got the second stitch, and then you've got the third stitch. The thing to remember though is that first stitch is still a stitch, so when you go to turn and do the next row, don't forget that stitch. It's easy to forget it. Do I need to do it again? Think mine looks like that maybe. Okay. Yay! That's great! Let me know if I need to do more. I'll keep that off to the side so that it's easy to grab if needed. Put that bigger hook up. Alright, well, we'll just keep this. We'll keep this like this. I will change this because it's like all in my face later. Ah. That song from Sesame Street stuck in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did you guys hear they're canceling Sesame Street? It is going to be going off the air. Just can't keep up with digital media anymore. With all the, yeah, like Bluey and, I don't know. There's a bunch of them. No more funds for it. Something like that, yeah. It's expensive to make those puppets, I'm sure. Makes me sad, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, same. And no one wants to grab it. They're doing a big fundraiser thing for it right now, from what I understand. Trying to keep it alive. But I just don't see that happening with all of the digital media there is for kids right now, from Bluey to Baby Shark. I mean, Paw Patrol. I know my niece and nephew, they would rather watch Paw Patrol, Deal or No Deal, or The Price is Right than watch Sesame Street. Just, yeah. Which I think is hilarious. But, yeah. Daily Dose of Mr. Noodles and his brother, Mr. Noodles. Mr. Noodle. Alright, that's a little much. Yep, The Price is Right over Sesame Street. They love The Price is Right. The games, the sounds, the bells, the jingles. They love The Price is Right. And Deal or No Deal. Now, I used to watch The Price is Right with my great-grandpa. But I also watched, like, Pappy's Land and Lamb Chop and, like, and Sesame Street. But, you know, many, many moons ago. I don't know if anybody on here knows what Pappy's Land was. That was, like, a really small... I think that was a regional show. I need to look that one up. It was just a dude who made art. Ah! Why are you tensioned so tightly? There we go. Okay. And that was row 3. Bones crumble to dust, right? Dim bones, dim bones. Them old creaky bones. I'm getting better and better about using these long nails. This is the longest that I've ever had my nails. Because I got extensions. Because my nails were looking pretty bad. And so I'm having to get used to using them. And they're fun. I like them, but they're definitely something to get used to and work around, that's for sure. I do not know how the ladies that have their nails like this long do anything. At all. I power to them. Like, my goodness. Right? Yeah, it's just like, how do you type on a keyboard? Mine being this long has been interesting to learn how to type on a keyboard. It's been fine. Like, I've managed to do it just fine, but it's different. It feels different. So am I about to accidentally dump this bag? I am about to accidentally dump this bag. I didn't dump it. That's fortunate. Alright. Yeah, boom. Okay. That one it is. And this will be the last one for tonight. Because that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will leave 5 for the one more stream. So next Wednesday. Wait. Next Wednesday is New Year's Day. So yes, next Wednesday. No! Don't do that. Oh. Wait. 25 crochet. Goal is to make Molly from the big comfy couch. I want that couch, man. Do I want to stuff my toast or leave it flat? I have no idea. What is stuffing your toast? Put on nailings, had to cut them. Yeah. Oh. Sorry. Oh! Oh, that's cute! Well, that depends. Are you going to use it for anything? It's avocado toast. That's adorable. Like, are you going to add it to a blanket, or is it going to be the pocket on a cardigan or something like that? Or that'd be an adorable pocket. Oh my goodness. Just for your mom or something? Okay. I mean, you could stuff it if you wanted to, but you could totally leave it like that. Now, with the eyes, are the eyes back Um, it just depends on whether or not there's the backing to the eyes. If there's a backing to the eyes that's on the other side of the toast, I say stuff it. But if there's nothing, if there's something covering the back of the eyes, then nah, it should be fine. Okay. Doing the twisty thing. It has a back panel. Okay, well there you go. You could totally leave it flat. You also lightly stuff it if you want. But it's totally up to you. It is adorable though, by the way. When you've reached the end of the chain. Ah, okay. Let me catch up to you. I will reach the end of the chain also. So. Alright, so you've made sure you've gone into the chain right next to that slip knot. And you've done your last single crochet. Filled with foods. Nice! Okay. Oh, you're answering the question. Okay, so then you have the one loop on your hook, the one loop on your hook. You're going to yarn over and do a chain. So just pull through one loop. And then you're going to flip your work to the left. Because now what you're going to do is you're going to be working into the back of the single crochets that you made. So if you look at the top of your work, you see all those little V's. You're going to be crocheting underneath both of those legs of the V, essentially. So you're going to insert your hook into that very first single crochet, so the one that you just worked in, and go underneath both of those little points of the V, the little legs of the V. And then you're going to do your single crochet just exactly how you've been doing it. So you're going to yarn over, pull one loop through the stitch so that you still have that original loop. Yarn over, pull through two. And then insert your hook into the next stitch. So under both of those little legs. Yeah, absolutely. Let me go back. Here, I'll go back to that last single crochet on the row. Okay. Alright, so you've got that last single crochet on the row. You're going to do a chain. You're just going to chain one. So you'll yarn over and then pull through your loop. So that's a chain. Just chain one for a single crochet. Then you're going to flip that work over. So this is what it looks like now. The bottom of your work is over here. You want it to face to the left. And then you're going to hold that with your left hand. I don't know if you're right-handed or left-handed. I wonder if I can invert the video if you're left-handed. I can certainly try. I forgot to ask earlier. Right-handed. Okay, good. Then this works. Okay. So you've done your chain and you flipped it to the left, right? Correct. Not right. Left. Correct. Left, correct. Okay. And so what you're going to do is you'll see this like little dark space right here. There's this little space right here. That goes underneath the V's that you'll see at the top. So there's that V right here. And you're going to insert your hook under that V. So you still have that chain, and now you've inserted your hook under the V. And then you're going to do exactly what you've been doing. You're going to yarn over, pull one loop through the V, or under the V, and then yarn over, pull through 2, and you've started your second row. I can show you the next stitch as well. But I'll wait. I don't want to get too far ahead of you. You ready for the next stitch? Okay. All right, so it's the exact same thing. You're looking for that space underneath your V. You're going to insert your hook. It's going to go under both of the legs of the V of your stitch. So that it looks like you have 3 on your hook, but it's really just the one in the stitch. You yarn over, pull through just the stitch, and then yarn over, pull through 2. And that is 2 single crochets done for that row. Let me know if I need to do it again. I don't mind. One more for good luck. Okay. All right, so find that space. Insert your hook under the V. Yarn over. Pull through just the stitch. Yarn over, pull through 2. And that's your third single crochet. And now when you get to the end, just make sure that you go into that last V. Sometimes that one is the easiest one to miss. And if you miss it, your work starts to come in on itself. And then that is the cause of it doing a triangle effect instead of being a square, is that you just missed that last stitch. So just be mindful of the last stitch. If you are counting your stitches, just keep counting your stitches and make sure that you've done the correct number of stitches. So, all right, let me know if you need anything else. I'm going to continue with this peachy color. Okay, so somebody was answering the question for biggest wish for the new year. Folks, I care about becoming healthy. No new serious illnesses. Yes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. If you didn't count, that's okay. Just make sure you get that last stitch. I really wish you were still on the Discord so I could see how you're doing. That is not to tell you to get on the Discord. That is entirely up to you. Your personal reasons, I'm sure. So, I'm sure you're doing wonderfully, though. Stop turning. Why do rings do that? Why do they turn? Darn gravity. I know why they turn. I'm answering my own question. Finally found some rings that are in my size. I've got such meaty fingers. Like, it's easy enough to find rings that fit my pinkies. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely keep the first piece that you make. So the square that you're working on right now, definitely keep that. True makes a very good point. I wish I still had my first piece, but it stayed with the lady who taught me how many moons ago, and I don't know that person anymore. So I wish I still had that piece, though. I was like 9 or 10, long time ago. I guess. No, it was about 11, I guess. Nice! That's awesome, Sneezing. And then when I relearned, because of True, oh gosh, 11 years now. 12? 11? 11 years. It all came flooding back to me, and I could remember how to do it, so that was nice. Thank you, True. See what you started. This right here, this is True's fault. This is True's fault. The spinning is True's fault. No, it's great. Now, I'm glad that you retaught me. Thank you very much. Are we blaming True for things? No, we're thanking True for being healthy like cats. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. How do I know if I did the last one? Okay. So, let me do the second to last one on the stitches that I've done. If you miss it, you'll have a bump that looks like that that comes out. So you just want to make sure, because it's kind of stubby, you just want to make sure that you catch that last one. And honestly, it's the second row first one that is the easiest to miss. But as long as you have, like, where you can tell that if you pull this working yarn, this is your working yarn, if you line it up and you have that straight edge here, that's how you know that you've gotten that first stitch. So, yeah. And then you do exactly what you did to get to this row. You chain 1 and turn your work, and then be sure to crochet into that first stitch here, and then continue along. So I did 5. So 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is how many I was doing. So, but that's how you make sure. It is best if you count, but that is how you make sure you don't miss that last stitch, is just kind of lining up your working yarn away, because then it pulls this stitch kind of straight so that you have that flat edge. I hope that makes sense. That sounds really complicated. And then you have a little square. You think you got it? Yay! So proud of you, Tay! This is awesome! A new crocheter is born. I was having my family taste and they didn't like it. Better whiskey, so the bottle is all mine. So sad. Darn. Yay for Tay! Oh, I see that Whiskey also said lightly stuff it for the avocado toast. Totally can. BRB, okay. I'll finish this color and it'll be the end of stream after this color, because I know we're a little bit past time and I have to work tomorrow. I just had the most southern accent sentence go through my head just now. I don't know why. Ugh. Okay. And 5. Bum, 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 bum. I do kind of like the camera zoomed in this much. What do you guys think? Oh, yay! That's awesome. You like the new zoom? Okay. I'll see if I can work it out to where it's not right in front of my face. Like, I can zoom the camera, it just takes some finagling on the computer. Well, welcome to the magic that is yarn craft, Tay. I am super proud of you. Also, hello, Mom. I don't know if she can hear me, but hello. New magic 4, start with fiber art, start with a stick, 2, ball of yarn, suddenly, boom, socks or a sweater. Yeah. I think I messed up somewhere, but I understand what I'm doing, so that's good. Fantastic! Sneezing got the riddle! Bravo. And the joke! Dang, Sneezing, okay. Bravo. Well, that is very good, Tay. That you are understanding what you're doing. That is wonderful. And again, definitely keep this piece when you finish. If you need me to show you how to finish the project, like how to stop, also called finishing off sometimes, let me know and I will show you how to do that. Alright, one more row. Sneezing is on it today, indeed. Two, three. I'm glad. I like riddles too. I try to find pretty fun ones. So, and then the jokes. I've thought about. I mean, right now I know that most of the jokes I post are a little bit like riddles. And I have thought about doing ones that you don't have to try to guess the answer for. You know, that's just a sentence that is a joke. What do you guys think about that? Would that be horrible? Now, I do have like a whole list of jokes on my phone that I've collected. Also learning what tension does. Fantastic! Yep, tension is probably the most important thing in crochet, because if it's too tight, it's difficult to do the stitches. If it's too loose, then it just feels like it's falling apart. And sometimes it depends on what you're making as to whether or not you need a tighter tension or a more loose tension. So that's fabulous, Tay. I am so proud of you. That's fantastic. That's so fast, too. It's been, what, an hour? Not even. Just trying not to stab myself with a seam ripper. Yeah, don't do that. Upcycling an old silk skirt. Nice, okay. Very cool. So far, too loose has not been a problem. You know, I have seen so many different kinds of beginners, and either you're too loose or you're too tight, and that's okay. You learn how to loosen up if you're too tight. You learn how to tighten up if you're too loose. You're good. Do any of you get shoulder pain when you crochet? Yes, I do. That's also why I lowered this down, because having my elbows on my desk is very helpful for me not to have so much shoulder pain. Like I can't crochet too long on my couch because I don't have anything to go under my arms to help support my arms so that I can do this longer, which is another reason why I really like doing this on stream, because I'm on my desk and I have that support. I really want one of those Volare pillows so that I can crochet on my couch, because then I have something under my arms and it would help me with the shoulder pain. But yes, I do 100% get shoulder pain when I crochet too long. So, and a lot of that is you got to stop and stretch and do something else. But yeah, no, you're not alone. It's tight, sharp pain in both my shoulders. Yep, I was doing a marathon crochet for those coffee sleeves that I created for my coworkers. I made 24 of those. And I think I can pinpoint that to why my back's been hurting recently. Because I had to crochet so many of those. I was doing them on the couch, I was pushing through the pain, and that's my own fault. But I needed to get them done. So, yeah. No, I absolutely do get shoulder pain. Most of the time, it's like right between my shoulder blades. But sometimes it's at the balls of the ball joint of my shoulder itself. Currently, it's between my shoulder blades. But that's because I was really dumb and waited too long to make things. And that's my own fault. But like I said, crocheting with something under my arms helps with that immensely. So I like crocheting at my desk for that reason. And yeah, I want one of those Volare pillows so bad. The gaming crafting pillows. Oh, it looks so nice. I would say get one of those baby, what are those called? That's not a Bop It, because that's a game. What is that called? The baby thing? The baby pillow that helps you hold the baby so you're not holding the baby. I don't know. What is that called? A bumper? I don't know. But the Volare pillow is boppy. Thank you. I was like, it's not a Bop It. That's you don't want to do that. It's a nursing pillow. Yes. So those are really great, but for a large person like myself, those are very uncomfortable because they're not really well made to go around rotund people. They're also smaller than the Volare pillow, at least comparatively on videos and reviews that I have seen. And yeah, so the only problem is the Volare pillow is like $100, and I get it. I get it, but I can't do that. Want to learn how to end it, but I don't want to end it here. Well, I'm about to end this row, and this is going to be the end of what I'll be doing today. But how much longer did you want to go? Because I accidentally crocheted over both. Let's go back to here. Okay. Okay. How do you count the rows? Ah. All right. So if you're looking at your work, I know that I have done 3 rows on this piece of work. But what you're looking for is kind of like these little crisscrosses. I don't know if you can see this little crisscross kind of thing going on here. That's what you're looking for. So There's 1 crisscross, there's 2 crisscross, there's 3 crisscross. Sorry, I'm not in the frame at all. I apologize. So, little crisscross, little V, 2, 3. So I know this is 3 rows. It's kind of hard to see on this darker yarn. That wouldn't be helpful because it's in the round. That's not helpful because that's knit. Yeah, no, this is the only thing I really have over here that I could show row. So in the round counting and in the row counting is different. Right now you're doing rows. In the round is something like this. And these ones you can kind of see because it kind of looks like a diagonal if you're looking at it. And it's easier to count, I think. But you're counting in the rows. So you're looking for these little V's. So 1, 2, 3. Does that help? Single crochet is probably the hardest one to count rows on. Something like this is super easy to count rows on. You can see that this is 1, but I've also done 2 others if you stretch it out. So 1, 2, 3. But yeah. I'll stay on just a little bit longer. However long you need. You think you did 3 rows? Okay. Well, if you want to do 1 more row, I'll stay on. We can go ahead and start another color. I don't want to end because I don't want you to put it down and be like, oh, now I don't know what to do. How many times did you flip it from right to left? That can tell you too. You don't remember? No worries. Okay, let's see what our next color is going to be. This one. Ooh. Okay, that's a nice blue. That is a very nice blue. You just let me know when you want to be done, and I will show you how to do that. I don't want to leave you hanging. I will say to finish the project is super, super, super simple. This yarn feels thicker than the previous yarn. Oh well. Random yarn indeed. Going to do one more row because then it will look like a pickle. Okay. Well, you let me know when you're done with that one row, and then I'll show you how to stop. Thanks, Whiskey. 630. Ooh, that is a question I gotta ask. Oh, should I start the count over again for the new year? It is a nice blue, isn't it? Should we start the new year off with a new count? Yes? Okay. All right, so next stream, it'll be a new count. We'll start all over again. But hey, you know, I think, I started doing throwing the yarn ball thing, 6 months ago? Maybe? Not even. So, 630? That's a lot of yarn. We'll see how many we can throw in 2025. That is a lot of yarn. Thank you guys for continuing to hang out and be patient. I'm really excited for Tay learning how to crochet. I'm so proud. Little crochetling. Yay! It's awesome. Words are hard. Yes. Hopefully I'm not doing too bad. losing count because I'm tired. Oh. Like showing how to do things, yeah. I'm a visual learner myself. I like to see someone do it, and then I like to do it while they are paying attention to what I'm doing, and then letting me know if I'm doing something wrong, and then yes. So visual learner too, nice. No worries, Whiskey. There are so many ways to do a slip knot, though. So many. The easiest way to teach somebody is the table method. And then once they get the hang of it, they can figure out another way that's easier for them. I've taught how to do the pinch between your fingers, how to do it with your hook. It's just, there's so many different ways. Might finish this color. 3. So, anybody here Sarah J. Maas fans? I think we talked about this last week. I just started one of her books. Yes, because somebody was reading Crescent City. I haven't read that one yet. I am reading Throne of Glass right now. But I liked the Akhtar books, so I was like, I've heard these ones are even better, so... Yep, we're gonna totally finish this color tonight. Learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. Pablo Picasso. Nice. Yeah. So how have you been, Storyteller? Did you have a good Christmas? All right. Okay. Good job. So, now what you're going to do, so you've gotten all the way to the end of your row. You're going to do your chain. So chain 1. And then you're going to cut your yarn. Pretty decent tail. And this is super simple. So you've cut your yarn. You're going to pull your hook. Yeah, you're going to need scissors. I'll wait. I'll wait. You can go get some scissors. Let me know when you got them. It's a little bitty skein of green. Okay. I still have all these little guys. They're just hanging out on my desk. These little sea creatures. My favorite is still the squid. He looks so pissed off. Doesn't he? He's just like, eh. I don't know why he turned out looking so angry, but I love it. He's my favorite. Angry squid. So angry. So mad. Much frustration. I don't know why. Welcome to Earth, squid. Yeah. Okay. You have the scissors. Okay. Move that back out of the way. So you're just gonna leave yourself a good tail. But just cut it off whatever yarn you're working with. And this is the fun part. Once you've cut it, you just pull your hook out until the tail comes through the thing. I can only do this once, so that's it. And then you'll pull that tail to tighten it, and then you'll take a needle and sew this tail into your work. But that is it. That is all. That is how you stop. Simple as that. Because what that does is it makes that little knot right there. And that's it. And now you have a finished piece. So you can take your little needle that probably came in the kit. With the tail and pull. Don't pull the tail once, oh yeah. So you will chain, yarn over with the tail, yarn over with your working yarn, and pull up one loop at the very end of your work. So you chain. Sorry, I can't do it again because it's done now. Well, hold on. Okay. I can do it again. Alright. So, yes, with your working yarn, you're going to yarn over, pull through just one chain, just like you did, like if you're going to start a new row. And then once you've snipped the end off, you're just going to continue pulling your hook. So I can do it again. Until that tail pops all the way through, and then just pull that tail. And it tightens it down. I just was able to pick it undone. And then you'll take the little needle that they gave you. Yeah. And then just sew it into your work. So I'm going through like 3 stitches, and then I'm going to pull it all the way through so that it puts the tail under my work, and then going in another direction, another set of stitches. Like, I'm just going down a row. We're going to pull through another one that kind of locks it in place. So pull that all the way through. Don't pull it too tight because you don't want to scrunch up your stitches. And then you'll just cut that tail off. And we'll do the same thing with the other tail. So you'll put it on your needle. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this tiny little green square, but it's cute. It's the Tay square. So we're going to go into the side. Going to go through some stitches. It does not have to be perfect. You just want to get your tail into the work so that it doesn't come undone, so it doesn't, it hides those tails, because you don't want to cut too close. How do I get the yarn through the eye of the needle? Oh, okay. There's a couple ways you can do it. My favorite way to do it... Oh, you got it? Okay. I fold it, so I turn the needle to the side. I fold it, and I pinch it so that there's that fold. And then turn the needle, and it's a lot easier to thread it if you've got that fold there, and it's thinner. So... but yeah, and then we're going to... I sew it back and forth a couple, 2, 3, 4 times, depending. Thank you! And then once you've sewn it back and forth a couple of times, you just cut your tail off as close to the work as possible without cutting your work. And there, now you have some tails that you can use to stuff stuff with. I have a jar over here that's just full of tails. And there's your tiny little square. Well, this is tiny little rectangle. I don't know how big yours is, but yeah. Hey, Tiki, how's it going? Yes, I had a wonderful holiday. I hung out with family, and I got some pretty yarn. How was yours? I hope it was good. But yeah, and we just taught Tay how to crochet. I'm so proud of you, Tay. So yeah. And we're gonna finish this color because we're almost done anyway. But yeah. One of us, one of us. Tay was already a crafter in multimedia, but now Tay does painting and Legos and string. Tay is now officially a string crafter, exactly. Yay! We're gonna finish this row. Oh. I was like, why did it stop? That's because I accidentally hit the space bar, so it paused my stream on my stream for me. But hopefully it didn't pause it for you guys. Absolutely! Anytime! I am super proud of you! Yay! That's so awesome! Congratulations! Now keep that little thing forever! You're very welcome! I'm almost done with this color, so we're gonna finish this, and then we will raid, and I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta go to work in the morning. Well, I don't have to go. Fortunately, I can work from home tomorrow. Yay! But either way, still have to work tomorrow. So That does mean I get like an extra 30 minutes of sleep, which is nice. See, I still have tension troubles too. Alright, so I'm gonna stop there. Because that is 3, yes. Give myself a tail. So, I'm gonna unzoom this a little. Nope, not that way. There we go. Kind of put it back sort of where it was. Okay. So you guys can see just how long it's getting now. Okay. We started with this pink right here today. And we did the pink, the white, the yellow, the green, the peach, and this blue. So if you look in the big cam, it's getting long. Getting long. Yeah. So, looking pretty good. Something that looks like a pickle. I love that green is the first color that you use to crochet with. This makes my heart happy. But I know green's your favorite color too, so thank you. It's super stretchy and squashy, and I am super digging this pattern. Of course I'm going to use green. Of course. This yarn was definitely thicker than the previous yarns used. Oh well. And the tail decided to not. I don't care. It's gonna get cut off anyway. Alright, my friends, let's see. Let me move this to a safe spot so that that doesn't come undone. So we can work on it next week. Our little bitty square, and I used green too. Of course. Alright, let's see. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this evening, and for hanging out even extra. I really appreciate the raid from Crafty Cub and all of the new follows. I can't believe we reached our goal. Yay! Super proud of you, Tay, for your crochet project. That's just awesome. That is just absolutely wonderful. I am super thrilled for you and can't wait. You're going to make some awesome stuff. I hope you guys have had a wonderful holiday season so far. A good night. And Happy New Year! I will see you guys next year. As cheesy as that is. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. And may your yarn never tangle. Bye!